It was said you didn't wait for the storm to pass. You prefer to dance in the downpour. You paint your body green for sport and set booby traps by sticking gum on the bathroom door handle. If the world wasn't entertaining enough, you would entertain the world, you sweet child. And with every inch of his lack of manhood, he'd dig deep into untainted grounds, coming in and out of your underdeveloped being, tearing through your walls. His 48-year-old penis was to practice. But they say you were asking for it, right? Clothes just revealing enough to get an A, enough to tickle his little dick into wanting more than just a peek. You little child of only 14, boobs had not yet bloomed to be that of a woman, but long lusted by her high school teacher, someone whose job is to mold you, not show you power through violence and silence. I listened to your story when you were brought up in class. 14-year-old girl raped by her high school teacher, and after 1 month of being behind bars, he was then free to walk the streets. You stopped chasing rainbows. Your rhythmic laugh decrescendoed. Lonely and home alone, you climb into your mother's bed like a child seeking safety and something comforting. You hold a permanent remedy, twice the weight of your own hands, and place it where thoughts are stored and pulled the trigger. Another life lost, an innocent child life taken. 15 out of 16 rapists will walk free. So long as this is the case, we are all unfree. To the child, ripping off the heads of Barbie dolls, creating a graveyard of body parts, hating how Barbie's legs won't spread apart because they're made of plastic, much stronger than our own thighs. For the women who wear bright red undergarments, so her body be a stop sign, so it never be confused for green, even though most rapists are colorblind. For every woman stalked and hassled on the street, every whistle, every "hey bitch come here," grabbed ass by her teachers, even her own work employees. For Sharice Morales and any other woman victimized by rape. For women with disabilities who are 4 times more likely to be sexually assaulted than those without one. For myself, who is yet to be liberated from gender, class, race, and sexual oppression. As a Black woman, the average sentencing of my rapist would have been 2 years, but if I were white, multiply that times 5. See, this is our system, but I have a confession. I feel like I'm amongst a generation lacking the vision, our vision being blocked by television. We marvel over the video vixens being molested on every video for a paycheck, break necks as a million eyes roll over her body as she is being objectified, and she's reduced down to the mere zoom of the camera on her bosom, and we aspire to be these men who swarm her like vultures, but we wonder why we're described as having a rape culture. Do you see the connection? What is our conviction? What value do we find in our women? Now listen. Whatever we wear, wherever we go, yes means yes and no means no. Last night I had a dream. Children in an endless weaving of premature voices overlapping sing hymn. This lullaby in which we would have taught them since birth, imagine. Like we have long believed our pockets were full of posies as we all fell down. As we looked to that corner and swore we saw Jack pulling a plum from his pie. Like that fear Miss Muffin made us feel from that spider that sat beside her. A nursery rhyme that would have inculcated the minds of our children so that they will grow to know whatever we wear, wherever we go, yes means yes and no means no. And maybe then we will stop blaming the victim. And maybe then us women will not grow to be afraid of all that we are told. Never go out at night. Never walk home alone. Don't wear provocative clothing. Don't use aggressive tone. Don't make eye contact with men on the streets. Always park your car in a lighted area, and before you get into your car, you better look in the back seats. My hope is that the effort of this generation will culminate in collective wisdom where we value our women and stop blaming the victim. This was Mother Earth reporting live through another birth, reaching this man-made world where the man exploits the man-made girl.